It was a typical afternoon on Interstate 5, where Emily Carter sat in her car, staring at a red light that seemed stuck forever. The traffic hummed around her, a mix of honks and engine rumbles. Her phone buzzed on the passenger seat. Just one new message, showing only her name. For no clear reason, her heart skipped a beat. Nothing big had happened yet. No secrets, no broken rules. But in that moment, Emily felt a shift coming, like a quiet storm on the horizon. Once it hit, there'd be no simple way back. Emily lived in a peaceful suburb near Seattle. Neat lawns, friendly waves from neighbors, early bedtimes. She'd been married to Daniel for 9 years. They met in college, built their life carefully, good jobs, a cozy home, routines that felt secure. But lately, those routines felt empty. Daniel was a good man, steady, loyal, kind in his quiet way. That made it all harder. Their talks had turned to bills, groceries, the same weekend plans. They shared a bed, but Emily often felt alone. She worked as a project coordinator at an architecture firm downtown. Busy days, predictable. She liked the structure. It kept her mind from wandering. Then Michael Reynolds joined the team. He was in his early 40s, calm and thoughtful. Not flashy, just careful with his words. In meetings, he listened more than he spoke, but when he did, everyone noticed. Emily first spotted him during a long team meeting. Everyone was tired. Michael made a soft comment that eased the tension, not a big joke, just honest and gentle. Emily smiled without thinking. They started with polite hellos, then short work chats. Over time, those grew. They talked projects, deadlines, designs. Nothing personal at first, but it felt easy. Michael remembered little things. He saw when Emily was overwhelmed and offered help. His thanks felt real, not flirty, just respectful. Emily told herself it was nice to feel seen. Weeks went by, and the office flowed with Michael in it, like he'd always been there. Emily started coming in early, staying late. She called it dedication. One day, the printer jammed while they waited. Michael sighed and said, "This machine knows when you're rushed. It only breaks then." Emily laughed, and that sound stuck with her. Soon, talks shifted, favorite books, old dreams, cities they loved. Michael mentioned his wife, Laura, a nurse with long shifts. Emily talked about Daniel, their long marriage, how settled life felt. They never complained outright. The unsaid words filled the gaps. Emily felt anticipation again, something missing for years. Sunday nights, thinking of the week, her heart quickened. Michael's email sparked it. At home, Daniel noticed her distance. She was quieter, lost in thought. He asked if work stressed her. She said yes. He suggested a getaway. She smiled, said maybe, but felt relief when it fell through. Michael struggled too. He called it friendship, harmless connection. But he knew better. He felt it when Emily entered a room, when he wanted to share a funny thought with her first. He loved Laura, believed it. Yet he felt awake, alive. They never crossed lines obviously. No late texts, no hidden meets, no promises. But emotional closeness can feel risky without breaking rules. The shift hit one late office night. Deadline kept them working. By closing time, the floor was empty except them. Rain tapped windows. They talked pressure, expectations, how adults bury feelings. Emily said, "Sometimes my life looks right but doesn't feel right." Michael paused, then whispered, "I know that feeling." They didn't move closer, didn't touch, but it felt close, intimate. Michael stood first. "It's late. Let's go." They rode the elevator in thick silence, aware of each other. In the lobby, they parted without lingering. That night, Emily lay awake beside Daniel's steady breaths. Thoughts raced, guilt, confusion. She hadn't done wrong visibly, but it felt secret. Questions flooded. When did her marriage quiet? When did she stop feeling alive? Michael wasn't the issue. He mirrored her unrest. Next morning, Emily pulled back. Short talks, professional only. No long eye contact. Michael noticed, respected it, but it hurt. Days dragged, tension grew. At home, Emily tried harder, cooked, asked about Daniel's day, planned outings. He warmed to it, unaware of the storm. But Emily felt split. Then, the message in traffic, work-related from Michael. Her heart jumped. She knew it wasn't fleeting. It was real connection, unplanned, inescapable. This was just the start. Ignoring it wouldn't work. That night, rain pattered windows, traffic hummed. Routine weighed heavy, but inside, Emily felt unsettled. Weeks of pretending, professional chats, avoided glances. But the pull stayed, thrilling and scary. She stared at her phone, unsent message hovering. Work was a hidden battle, smiles masking emotions. Every meeting, coffee, greeting carried weight. Emily reasoned. Michael had Laura, trusting wife. She had Daniel, loving husband. But feelings ignored logic. It started small, a laugh, lingering talk. Now, impossible to deny. Michael felt it, avoided eyes, short words, focused on Laura. But Emily filled his thoughts, her laugh, bright eyes on ideas. The tip came on a Vancouver business trip. Gray skies, bright lights. Delayed flight left them in a quiet hotel lobby, rain blurring streets. Exhaustion, hush demanded truth. Emily broke. I can't stop thinking about everything. She didn't name it. Michael nodded. I know. Me too. They shared raw feelings, unspoken, no more. No joy, just acknowledgement of profound bond. Michael stood. We can't do this. Emily agreed, heart resisting. They left separately, carrying unacted weight. Back in Seattle, hiding grew hard. Emily's tie to Daniel strained by secret. She tried rebuilding, but every meal showed inner distance. Love wasn't enough for full life. Michael tried with Laura, present, reminding why he married her. But thoughts drifted. Connection doesn't wait. Emily hit breaking point one Sunday. At kitchen table, she told Daniel honestly, felt distance, unexpected bond, conflict. No details, just clarity. Daniel listened, eyes sad but calm. Wish you'd said sooner. No anger, quiet grief. Michael confessed to Laura, emotional closeness with Emily. She listened, hurt but composed. Questions, honest answers. Trust fractured, not broken. Counseling came, late talks, tears, silence, clarity. Uncertain paths, but honest. Lives shifted. Emily and Daniel separated, not angry, accepting. Love changed. They parted dignified, grateful for years, mourning loss, knowing holding on hurt more. Michael and Laura counseled on, committed through fracture. Emily and Michael never met again. Their bond, powerful, profound, closed chapter, not start. It marked them. Feelings uncontrollable, bonds awaken dormant parts, truths require sacrifice. For Emily, life complex, love not simple. Meaningful ties teach who we are, needs, feelings. She carried the memory quietly, like fragile treasure. Michael learned love layered, commitment tested by unbound emotions. Past lingers, heart remembers. Forward possible, even wounded. What they shared wasn't planned betrayal. No physical cross, but emotional shake enough. Awakened vitality, wrong time, circumstances. Connection ended, echo stayed, life unpredictable, hearts irrational, hard truths teach most. Emily walked Seattle streets, once dull, now clear. Love not possession, not forever. Sometimes recognition, awakening, courage. Michael, in lamplight living room, thought of Emily. No regret for truth, grief for impossibility. He and Laura healed. Understanding, honesty, courage over comfort. Love demands facing pain. Life continued. Emily and Michael forward separately, bond, a memory, lesson, humanity reflection. Not all love owned, connections lasting. Some brief, impossible, change forever. Story ended not reunion, regret, drama. With understanding, acceptance, knowledge profound chapters teach feeling, caring, connection depth. Some ties not lasting, some loves not together. About awakening, growth, truths carried quietly, forever changed.